Welcome, my sweet, sweet Tauruses. You are my bull gang. I'm a Taurus sun. So welcome here. My name is Elsie, and you've come to 10 of Cups Tarot. So if you are brand new, I'm really glad you're here. I hope that you'll consider hitting the subscription button if you really like the content here. Also, if you could give me a thumbs up on one or more of my videos, it's the way I'm seen on this platform, so I can continue to offer these free general readings. Now, what does that mean? General reading, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Taurus. That means that this may not be your reading and it may not resonate with you. And if it doesn't, please go to the top of my banner, right-hand side, and you will see links there. There is one there for Astrosofa. I do not have any affiliation with them. I just like the website. It's a place where you can go and find out your sun, moon, and rising signs. All right, so if you look below in the details, you will see some details about what it means to watch a general reading. Please read that if you are not sure whether this is going to resonate with you or not, or how to take this reading. And if you're interested in a personal reading, please head on over to WISIO, WISIO.com. I am offering 10% off there on my readings until February, or mid-February, I should say. There is a 10% code in the description if you want to take a look there. This is my energy oracle, and I'm starting here. This is your reading, Taurus, for 2021, for the first 3 months of 2021. Just picking up the energies that are in and around you and your sign for the first part of 2021. It's got to be better than what it was, right? Just saying. Got to be better than what it was. This is the energy oracle. If you're interested in any of the decks that I have here, anything I've purchased or anything I am going to purchase, please look down below. You'll see a link for Amazon.ca. It is my Amazon store. If you purchase from there, I will get 10% from anything that you end up purchasing. All righty, here we go. We need 3 cards, please. January, February, and March. The first 3 months of the year for Taurus. We are starting with Healer of the Ages. Healer of the Ages, who's that? Well, you know, on this card, they make it look like it could be Christ. But really, truly, the healer of the ages is you. You know, only you can heal you, you and universe. You and the universe can heal you. There is no reason that you can't heal you. You've got manifestation. You've got meditation. You know, there are so many ways for you to heal yourself that you don't really need anyone else, unless it's physical healing that you need. Then, of course, you'll go see a doctor, right? So that is in January. We're looking at Healer of the Ages. I feel like somebody has been, you know, working hard to be balanced, working hard to heal themselves and others. Then we have action. We have something right on your tail there. Action for February. And then for March, first week of March, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the sign of Taurus, please. Sign of Taurus. You've not got one sticking out here. I'm going to take that one. There we go. We'll put those aside. And we have all tied up. Okay, so things started to get a little dicey in March. It looks like you're not going to be able to really make a decision. I feel like that's why you're tied up. After this action that happens in February, we're going to find out what's happening there by using the Moonchild Tarot. And we're going to use this for, you know, finding the energy that's in week to week in these months, okay? So first we have to ask for Archangel Michael and Archangel Chamuel. I do need your help, please, Michael, with guidance. Archangel Chamuel, I do need your help with understanding, please. And, oh, by the way, you guys, I'm breathing a little heavy. Don't worry about that. I've got terrible, terrible allergies, and that's what's going on here. Nonetheless, if I could please have the attention and help of my guides and angels, please. I do need your help with signs and symbols. I do hear and see things as I read. And thank you, Spirit, very much for the beautiful gift you've given me to share with my Taurus gang. All right, Bull Gang, get you out the pen for 2021. What is going on here? I am going to just cut these because I just was scolded to do so. All right. All right, so we have the first week of January, Healer of the Ages. What's happening in the second week of January, please? Thank Thank you. We have the Six of Swords. Maybe you're going somewhere. Maybe you're just trying to go from the chaos to the calm. You know, this year's been tough for all of us. We've been going through so many things that we probably wouldn't have gone through had we not had this pandemic to deal with. But you know, a lot of people are having to move because they've lost their jobs. We have a lot of people who are trying to make calm out of the chaos that's been going on. And so we'll clarify that a little more to find out what that's about. But then we have the Ten of Pentacles for the third week of January. Very abundant week for you here. One more, please. One more card for last week of January 2021 for our Tauruses. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Taurus, please. There we go. We have the Star. So it's some healing going on. So sorry for the cough. All right. Let's go into February. So for the first week of February, it looks like there's some action here. I feel like something is catching up with you. Either something you've put on the back burner and you're not paying attention to, or something you've been hoping was going to catch up to you is about to catch up to you. Tell me about February, the second week. What's going on for Taurus? Second week of February, please. You guys, it is freezing here. I'm in the center of Canada, and today it is minus 35 degrees Celsius with the wind chill. You know, when it gets to minus 40, it's all the same. It's minus 40 in Fahrenheit and Celsius, so we are very close to that line. It is cold today. All right, but it's warm inside. All right, so the second week of February here, we have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is about, you know, putting down any passionate action. So you're not holding any grudges anymore. You're just going to put that down and you're going to carry forward. You're going to carry forward to the Page of Pentacles, something that's brand new, something that you're starting over again or beginning. And then for the last week, we have the Four of Pentacles. You're not telling anyone about this new beginning. Very curious, Taurus. And then let's go to March, right? March is all tied up. So you not being able to make a decision, all tied up, feeling stuck. Tell me about the second week of March, please. I feel like you're going to be making a decision in March that you didn't think you'd have to make this soon in the year. Although in the second week of March, we have Judgment. Could be someone coming from the past, could be reconciliation. Then we have Strength and Major Arcana here. Major Arcana, we all know, is something you have to go through. You can't skirt around it because these are dropped in your reading to keep you on your divine path. So we have Judgment and then we have Strength for the third week of March. What do we have for the last week of March? Last week of March. Last week of March. Taurus, please. Woo! Oh man, things just went a little crazy. Okay, we're going to take this one. It is Four of Cups in the reverse. So, you know, coming out of a little bit of stagnancy, being bored, Groundhog Day, you know, that sort of thing. I think that's what the Four of Cups is in the reverse, that you're coming out of that stagnant energy, and it's time for you to shake things up a little bit here, I think. We have the Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Six of Pentacles to me is about being even, being balanced. And the overall energy for this reading is no matter what goes on here, you are going to feel balanced this year. This is the year that Taurus is coming out of the gate. Yeah, nose to the ground, horns up. We are coming out of the gate, man, and everything is ours. It is our oyster. We were sitting in stagnant energy for years and years and years. And as these last few months have flown by, we've seen that we finally got ourselves unstuck, guys. It's time for us to have our time. And according to the way the planetary movements are happening, we're going to have our time for about the next 5 years. So if you're interested in knowing about planetary stuff, I'm not the person to talk to. You probably should find an expert on YouTube. All right, so Healer of the Ages. I believe that's you, Taurus. I believe that you have come a long way. I feel like you've had a hard time in life. I feel like no one's given you anything. You have fought for every single thing that you have in your life right now. But I also feel that everything that is coming together for you now is a culmination of, It's a culmination of everything that you've worked so hard for. Remember the time that you did this thing and people ignored you, and you did that thing and people ignored you, and you had a job and they passed the promotion over you? This is your time. This is your year, and you are coming out the gates, moving fast, and people are going to notice you this time. You are going to be the bull in the china shop knocking things over. And if they don't notice you, you're going to make them notice you. I feel like you're feeling more healed than you have in your life. Healer of the ages, I believe that is you. 5 and 1 is 6. It's card number 51. I feel like you're feeling pretty balanced, and that the world is finally giving you reciprocity. Clarity, please. We need more clarity on Healer of the ages. The clarity, it's too many, guys. It's so many. I cannot read 12 cards on one clarity, sorry. Healer of the ages, clarify, please. Healer of the ages. Too many. Look at that. Not reading those. Not all of them on one card. Healer of the ages, please, Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Here we go. There we are. We've got our first card, and it is Father of Cups. So I feel like you've been kind to yourself, that you've actually taken a really deep dive in yourself, and you've decided that you're worth it, that you do have worth that people haven't been seeing for years. People have been trying to hold you down, Taurus, step on your head and hold you down, just because they know, man, if you get out the gates, that's it. The world is your oyster. And it's just because, some people don't really care to see others succeed. But here we go. Father of Cups tells me that you've taken a deep dive on yourself, and you are the healer of the ages. You've healed yourself. So far, so good. First week is you looking at that healing, looking back into 2020, seeing who you were back then and seeing who you are now. It's a different person, Taurus. You're a different person than you were. Tell me about the Healer of the Ages. Clarify, please. Thank you. Clarified by the Two of Cups. You're thinking about love, because now that you're healed, you can move forward. You can move forward in love, not only loving yourself, but I feel like this is self-love as well. It is being able to love others, because when you finally do love yourself, Taurus, you do love others. Then we have the Four of Pentacles. You are not telling anyone about who you feel like you're in love with. I feel like you're keeping it under your hat. Four of Pentacles tells me that in this really grounded energy that you're just not sharing it right now. You're keeping it close to the chest and under your hat. There's really no reason for you to share too much right now. Son of Wands is the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands tells me someone's coming in for passion, or someone wants to come in for passion. And that's why you're not saying so. You're not saying anything. It could be someone who is an Aries, Sagittarius, or a Leo. Could also be someone who is an earth sign like you, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Then we do have Cups here as well. So it could be someone who is a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. All right, there we go. We've got the Six of Swords being clarified by the Empress. I feel like you're moving places. Yeah, you're not only stopping the chaos in your mind now, because the Six of Swords is about what's going on in your head, right? It's about the communication and connections you've had with others, but I feel like you feel so strong right now. The Empress, in fact, is Taurus. She is also Libra because of her creativity. So I feel like air and earth, they are coming to the center, and I feel like it is at your core, the center, the core of who you are, that you really do finally feel that you've made it. You are happy with who you are. You love who you are. You know you're the Empress. People are watching you. You are creative. You are creating things. You're creating families and children and friendships and all of that. And I feel like that is what is pulling you out of your Six of Swords. I feel like you feel like you're moving. You're making moves in your life with the Six of Swords. And I feel like people are watching you, because you are the mother. You are a great mother. And you are whomever you are. You could be male with the Empress energy, because don't forget, you guys, we all have divine feminine and divine masculine energy, every single soul. So the reason that we read energy here in the tarot is because we're not reading genetics. It's not about genetics and who you have on the outside. It's who you are on the inside. And so the energy of the Empress can be a male who favors the divine feminine side. It could also be a female who favors their divine feminine side. So it can resonate with men and women. All right, let's take a look here. Six of Swords. Clarify the Six of Swords further, please, for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the second week of January. Second week of January. Second week of January. Clarify, please. Thank you. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So something new is starting here. I feel like you're going to be building something from the ground up. You're going to plant the pentacle and you're going to love it and water it and take care of it, talk to it, and you're going to grow it to your 10 of Pentacles. So whether that's a business or a job that you have right now, you're going to flourish and people are going to be like, whoa, look at Taurus. I didn't know Taurus could do that because you know what? We're kind of a sit back, right? We sit back and we watch and we listen. We're kind of under the radar when it comes to a lot of stuff because although some of us, depending on our moon and rising sign, could like the attention, but as a rule, Taurus really doesn't care for the attention. They just want to do their own thing. Then we have Mother of Wands, and that means that you are, you know, being seen by others. People see you when you walk into a room. They feel you when you walk into a room because of your fiery personality. You're confident, you're walking straight, upright, no curved shoulders. You are the most confident you've ever been, Taurus. And it's all because of you looking to the past and knowing how much you've grown up to the present. And this takes you to the 10 of Pentacles, which is your windfall, the money you're going to make, the job you're going to have, the promotion you're going to get. 10 of Pentacles. Tell me all about that, please. Tell me about the 10 of Pentacles. Clarify, please. 10 of Pentacles for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I'm going to pull one from here, Taurus. And we have Death. So I feel like the reason that you do get your 10 of Pentacles is because of your transformation. Not only have you transformed, Taurus, but now you can see the results of your transformation. And I feel like the Death card is something to celebrate. The transformation of putting to bed who you were, the person who, you know, wasn't getting noticed, who was the person who was getting looked over for the promotion. No, not anymore. Because the universe is saying, as this card comes out, the Death card is a major arcana card, not something you can step over, not something you can skirt around. You must go through it. You must do the transformation. And as the result of the transformation, your life ends up being abundant. 10 of Pentacles. Then we have the 9 of Cups. Why? Because that is your wish and your hopes and your dreams. Your wish is fulfilled is that you do actually transform and make your life a 10 of Pentacles life. I have just the best feeling, you guys. Best feeling in my heart. I just got the shivers. I really, really honestly feel like this is Taurus's year. And you are going to get your wishes fulfilled the third week of January. Now, that may not be monetary, you guys. Keep in mind, it might not be a car that you get, a house that you win. It might not be money falling on your head, but it might be the feeling from inside, from in your heart and your mind and your soul, that you are where you're supposed to be in this life. And that's worth more than any monetary thing. That's for sure. Tell me about the Star. The Star is hopes and wishes. It's also about healing. It also is the card of Aquarius. Tell me about the Star, please. Star, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Taurus. You know, we've got a card sticking out here. I'm going to grab that, and it is the 4 Cups. So I feel like for a while there you were stagnant in your energy, in your health, in your mental and physical health, and I think that getting out of this, you're getting out of this 4 of Cups, this stagnant emotional energy that you've been in. I think it's time for you to move along. And it's going to take some power, Taurus. It's going to take some, you know, you making big decisions and big moves to get out of that energy. Then we have the Ace of Cups, because you're moving along to love. Something that you love. You have overflowing love for someone or something that's coming up. Then we have the Father of Pentacles, the person who is stable, the person who has the Midas touch. Anything they touch turns to gold. This is you, Taurus. Anything, you know, if you want to get into business, now's the time to do it. This new year is going to open up for you like no other. Do something that you love, because it's going to make you financially stable. You're going to have the Midas touch. It's going to succeed. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles. As long as you work really hard on this thing, or work at work. I feel like this is also a corporation here, so it could be working on a job at work in a corporation, or just working on your business. Nonetheless, working really hard is what is going to get you what you need. And then we have the Father of Swords. The Father of Swords is someone who is like the King of Swords, and who is very fiery, who's very in charge. It's Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. You know, all the words of stage. You don't mind if people are watching you and learning from you. So I feel like you're going to be in the front of people. People are going to be seeing you either on, you know, social media, on YouTube, maybe on TV. You're going to be seen by other people. And I feel like it's the first time in your life that you're going to get recognition from being seen. Alrighty then. We have, oh, by the way, that was the Wild Unknown Tarot. Pardon me if I didn't say so. This is the Fountain Tarot. I'm just going to cut these so I can clarify. All right, what kind of action is happening the first week of February for Taurus? What is the action that's happening? It looks like something's chasing you. It's been chasing you for a bit. Two of Swords. Okay, something has been chasing you, and that is you making a decision. It's been dogging you. You've been trying to make this decision for a while, and I think, unfortunately, you're going to have to choose between two. You are going to have to make a decision, and it's coming fast, the first week of February. What else do we have, please? For action. You must take action here. You must choose. Action, we have the Seven of Wands. It's not going to make you feel good to have to make the choice, but you know, part of you growing, being in your growth and moving forward, is that you do have to make hard choices. People are going to talk about you, Taurus. They're going to talk about the choice that you made, and the fact of the matter is you make the choice that's best for you and the ones that you love, and that's really it. It doesn't really matter what the others say. And then we have the Queen of Wands. So you are someone who is going to feel confident about your decision. You are going to be happy that people are giving you recognition for the things that you're doing, and that is going to require action. You know, Queen of Wands, all about passionate action. She's about being very passionate about the actions that she takes in her life and her work and with family, with friends, and you are just going to have to move along like the Queen, friends or not, and make decisions that others may never make. And that's okay too, because your time is not their time and vice versa, right? All right, we have the Nine of Wands, which is clarified by the Death card. And the Death card is clarifying the Nine of Wands because you're no longer going to feel attacked. You're no longer going to be waiting around to have passionate actions taken against you because you're going to be moving too quick. People aren't going to be able to see you coming or going. I feel like the Death card is here on the Nine of Wands because it is just that way. It's time for you to move along. You've decided that anything in the past, you need to leave that in the dust. You are transforming, you have transformed, and you're not going to allow yourself to feel attacked anymore. Let them attack all they want. You're not going to feel it. And then we have the Tower. This could be a good tower, of course. We know that towers come for reasons, right? Things that you put on the back burner, things that you decided you weren't going to deal with right now. Those things grow and grow and grow until we get the Tower. But we have the Sun with the Tower. So this tells me this isn't going to be the worst tower you've ever been through. And then we have the Nine of Cups. In fact, the wish fulfillment does require a tower moment. So the wish fulfillment is what... you can't have the wish fulfillment without having the Tower, because the Tower is a major arcana card and so is death. So I feel like there is going to be a death of who you were. You're going to transform, and then the Tower is going to come along, because when you transform, things end up changing, right? So I'm just going to clarify this Tower here. Tell me more about this Tower. Oh, yes, I'll cut here. Tell me more about the Tower for Taurus on the second week of February. The Tower for Taurus, second week of February. The Tower is the Queen of Cups. So I think something gets very emotional. Something gets very emotional. It could have to do with someone who is a water sign. So Scorpio, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. You could be someone who has water in your chart. I feel like with the Queen of Cups, you feel something coming. So the Tower falls because you feel like something's going to happen that you've been expecting to happen for a very long time. But the Nine of Cups tells me that this has been your wish fulfillment, so you might have manifested it. We have the Ten of Cups. Yep. Something is going to happen in the second week of February, Taurus, that you've been wishing for, manifesting, working hard for, and this is going to end up being your wish fulfillment. Now, just be aware, though, that when the Tower falls, there are some things that are not going to survive the Tower. Friendships, love ships, being married. You know, there are some things that are not going to survive a Tower because a Tower changes the trajectory of your life and who you are. And then we have strength. So telling you, yes, you're going to need the strength to get through this Tower because the universe is saying, Taurus, I'm giving you everything you've ever asked for, but it comes with the ultimate price, which is change, right? Without change, we cannot have progress. So there are some super big changes coming up, emotional changes, Ten of Cups kind of changes, and you need to be strong for those. And that's all we're going to go to for now. Tell me about this Page of Pentacles, please. Yeah, if you come back and watch this again, you can tell me what that was, that second week of February. Page of Pentacles, tell me what's going to be brand new here. Tell me what is going to be brand new with the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles clarified by the Ten of Swords. Okay, what's going to be brand new is you're dropping, you know, something's coming to a painful end, and you're dropping all of the negative communications and connections you've had. I feel like you have decided that you're going to lighten the load, and you are going to let something come to an ending that you've been trying to keep alive for a very long time. So whether that's a job or a relationship, a business. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles, please. What's starting brand new? What are we learning about here? The grounded energy of the Page of Pentacles. Ten of Cups. So this thing that's starting brand new, this thing that you're going to do to drop your burdens, it's going to come to a painful end, but it is a good ending because it's supposed to happen. It is going to take you on your way to ultimate apex happiness. The Ten of Cups is the apex of happiness. Happy life, happy wife, happy girlfriend, happy you, happy Taurus, happy bull, right? So it's like everything is happy and abundant, emotionally happy. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles. What are you keeping close to the chest, Taurus? What are you keeping close to the chest here? What are you keeping close to the chest? Clarify the Four of Pentacles, please. Thank you. Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Seven of Swords. So I feel like what you're keeping close to your chest is something you don't really want to divulge. And what else do we have here for the Four of Pentacles? And you're not divulging it, hey? Keeping something close to the chest. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles. What are you keeping close to the chest, please? Close to the chest. Thank you. You have the Eight of Coins. So, not the Eight, the Knight. Sorry, the Knight of Coins tells me that you are actually deciding to give a pentacle to someone, and you're keeping it under wraps. You may be deceiving someone else if you're in a relationship. If you're in a relationship, that makes sense why the Seven of Swords would be here. It would be deceit. You may be offering a pentacle to someone else while you're in a relationship. It could very well be that. And then we have the Page of Wands. It is a new path on passion. A new path on passion. So something you're passionate about, someone you're passionate about. If you're going to ask me what I think this says, I think that you're in a relationship that you are thinking about leaving when someone new comes forward. I think you're looking at sending a pentacle out, getting a new path and passion, and I feel like it's going to be good news. I feel like it's going to work out for you here. All right, so then we go to March where you're all tied up. So it makes sense now why the all tied up is here, because you could very well be thinking about but keeping under your hat and not telling anyone that you're leaving a relationship in order to start a new one. And that leaves you sort of all tied up here. This card is card number 32, 23. And nonetheless, it's a 5, right? So that tells me that's quick change. So, I feel as though that's quick change, and in the midst of feeling all tied up, you feel like you're in a little bit of lack as well. Tell me about this all tied up. All tied up, that's exactly what it is, right? The Lovers, look at that. So I feel like you're all tied up because you're making a decision back here about which relationship you're going to stay in. I feel like you have someone on your mind who you think is the perfect match for you, and so does the universe. This Lovers card is major arcana, guys. Can't skirt around it, got to move right through it. Tell me more about the Lovers and all tied up. So you're going to have to make a decision. As I said back here, picking between two, you're going to have to make a decision about love. And tell me about the Lovers and all tied up, please. Why is Taurus all tied up in love? Why is Taurus all tied up in love, please? Nine of Swords, because you feel all tied up with love because it's been a long road. Yeah, I think the relationship you're in has had its ups and downs. It's been a long road, Taurus, and I feel like the Nine of Swords is telling me that you don't want to feel attacked anymore, attacked in your ideas, attacked in what you want to do. You don't really want to carry the dead weight anymore. You want to be able to let someone go, be their own person, do their own thing, and you want to do the same. And then we have the Six of Swords, which tells me that you might be moving away from this relationship and moving on to the relationship that the universe has in store for you, which to me is this Lovers here. This is the intended love. All right, and then we have the Judgment card. So it could be someone from your past, Taurus. It could be someone that you've known from the past that you're going to have a reconciliation with. It doesn't have to be someone that you've dated in the past. It doesn't even have to be a love. It could be a friend. So you don't have to tell me that you're not going back to the ex. I don't really care if you do. This card does not mean you're going back to the ex. That's not what it means, so relax. So the Judgment card actually means that there's someone that you know from your past that will be coming to your present. Something, unfinished business, a situation or a person. Tell me about the Judgment. Why do we have Judgment here, please? For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. Thank you. Venus and Jupiter. We have the Four of Coins. So when this person comes to the present, you're not telling anyone. You are not saying a word. Four of Coins tells me you're keeping it under wraps. You're closing the door and not saying a word until you know what's going on. I think it has something to do with this Lovers card here. And then we have the Two of Cups. It is about love. Yeah. Someone coming from the past right to the present, second week of March. And yeah, unfinished business. Four of Coins tells me you're not telling anyone and that it's about love. You have known someone in the past that you've been thinking about and someone that you have feelings for. That person's coming forward. I feel like you guys haven't talked in a very long time. You haven't communicated at all. And all of a sudden this person's coming forward. You're going to have to be strong. Tell me why we have Strength. We also have Strength in the reverse. Strength in the reverse tells me that you also need to have inner strength, not just being strong for others, but inner strength. We also have the manifester here, the Magician, tells me that you have manifested this whole thing. You've been thinking about this person for a very long time, and now this person's coming forward. And we have Eight of Coins. You know them from your workplace. You either know them from your workplace or you're just willing to work really hard on getting this friendship, relationship, loveship, whatever kind of ship it is, you want to get on and make it better. Because you two haven't spoken in such a long time and you were really good friends in the past. I feel like you're working on self-mastery as well. The Four of Cups in the reverse. Tell me about that, please. Four of Cups in the reverse for the last week of March. Thank you. We have Nine of Wands. Four of Cups in reverse, removing the stagnant energy, no longer feeling attacked, putting down all the burdens, moving that energy around. Then we have the Star. You're healed. You've been healing yourself for a very long time. It's time for you to move forward. We have the Queen of Cups. You now have depth. You now have depth. You can talk about the underneath. You're not hiding things anymore. And you are no longer out in the cold. So, maybe you are telling someone, look, I was out in the cold for a very long time, but I've decided to love myself. I'm no longer putting myself in the Five of Pentacles, feeling lack and feeling out in the cold. Now I'm putting myself in the Queen of Cups, feeling lovely and deep and wonderful and feeling like I can help others as well. And then we have the Four of Swords. Again, healing. You've spent a lot of time healing, mental and physical healing. And then we have the Eight of Swords. At the end of this month of March, I feel feel like you're left stuck in stagnant energy until the Hanged Man comes along and you make a decision. So the Hanged Man is in the reverse. You make a decision back here about this too, making a decision between two. And I think that's going to happen probably at the end of March, depending on who comes forward to you, Taurus. Guess what? I'm going to go. Happy New Year, you guys. Happy Christmas. Merry Christmas. If you had Hanukkah, I hope it was wonderful. If you were celebrating Kwanzaa, I hope that you do that with love for everyone else. And I'm going to be back next year to give you all of this. I want you to come back and keep telling me if this reading is coming true, because I really have strong feelings about this reading, Taurus. This is our year. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. All right. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for coming by. Don't forget that I'm over at WISIO, WISO.com for readings. 10% off. Look below. Bye now.